Here, the Sane Society is standing by. Udu bislahi minasayitani rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbi Alamin. Rahmanirrahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين صراط الذين نستعين. صراط الذين أنعمت غيرها ودوبي والدي. Where's everybody at? We're gonna talk about having your having your time clock set. What are we talking about? Having your time clock. We're not talking about the clock, the watch you have. We're talking about your eternal time. When you have mastered a portion of yourself, you will not need an alarm clock. How many of y'all experience that? You tell yourself you want to do something at a certain time. At that time, your memory kicks in and you look at the clock. Before the alarm goes off, you have been aware of that exact time. How many of y'all experience that? That's a divine awareness. That's what he's talking about when he say the great awakening. When people reach the point in their life where they master themselves. That takes that takes practice. It takes a certain level of awareness, discipline, especially a discipline for you to be able to do that. Uh, I don't understand people coming in. I don't know what they're talking about. They type in English, but I don't understand the context of what they're saying. So I cannot answer your question because I don't understand. I don't understand anything of what you're saying, and that's okay. We're not meant to understand everything about everybody. Just be like that sometime. So let me know who you are. Don't be bashful. Come in and let me know where you're from, uh, what part of the world you were listening. My faithful followers, especially the ones who've been with me for a while. I like to hear from you. I like to know how you're doing. I don't just come here and post videos. I like to check on my people. I like to know what they going through. Maybe I can help. Well, one thing I want to leave y'all with is the importance of playing chess because some of your brains are not really developed, and that's because of lack of use. Just like a muscle atrophied, your brain can atrophy when it's not strengthened, challenged. That's why we created the game of chess. Yes, we did. The gods here on earth. We created that game of chess to strengthen our minds, to keep us always in a level of divinity. Nothing can be pulled over on us. Nothing can't be tricked in another way. In other words, because we have always been in the know. And chess has allowed us to do that. The game of chess has allowed us to do that. Because even in the game of chess, we allow our opponent, the white pieces, we allow them to move first because they are naturally the aggressors. They're always moving against us. So, hey, why shouldn't you move first? Why shouldn't you move first? You've always been moving first, meaning being the first to shed blood, the first to express hatred, the first to go against Allah.